Hi everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and we are going to create a card using the Christmas Curb Appeal die set. This die set has an amazing 54 pieces of dies, and I want to remind you to flip over your packaging and check out the inspirational projects on the reverse side of your packaging so you can get some ideas of how to use these dies to create amazing winter homes. There's also an instructional sheet that comes with your dies, so be sure not to throw that away because when you unfold this, it gives you step-by-step instructions which pieces to layer together to create the various pieces to build your house. I do have another video on the LDRS Creative YouTube channel showing how to assemble these dies into a house on an A2 card so that house kind of fills your entire card. Today I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I will be building the house as the instructions tell you to, but I'm going to use it on an A7 card so you can see how to create larger scenes with these dies. Let's go ahead and get started. I have already gone ahead and I've die cut all the pieces I need to build my home. I'm creating sort of a traditional colored home. So I have my background, my base for my home is cut from a light brown cardstock. And then I'm going to start by assembling the structure of the house. So the base of the pillar I've cut from some dark brown cardstock and then a little decorative edge from red cardstock. I'm going to have a brown home with some red accents for my card today. I have the archway cut from a medium brown cardstock, and that stretches all the way from the left to the right side of your house, so you don't really have to think about where to place that. I added that, and then I went ahead and added the base of the pillars on the right side. I added the doorway, which matches the arch in the center of my card. And then I'm going to add those windows onto the left and right side of the doorway. I love that the door fits right inside of this doorway. You nestle it right in. So I centered the door, and then all I have to do to make sure that that doorway is straight is just line that up with the door, and it'll nestle right in there. After I've added my door onto my scene, I have my window that I've cut from that dark brown cardstock that I will nestle right in above the door, and that's going to fill that whole doorway scene. So the front of my house is nearly complete. I have the arch, I have my door, my windows. All that's left to do is add the roof onto the top of my scene. So I'll add a little strip of glue right across the top and then add my roof. And the base of my house is done. From here, it's up to you what you want to add to your home. There are icicles, there's ornaments, snowmen, wreaths, lights, lamps, mailboxes, flowers, so many things you can add to your home, more than what you can add onto just one house. So I have chosen to add this little semicircle window to my roof, and then I have a string of lights, and I cut the string from white cardstock, and I cut the lights from gold foil cardstock to give it that shine. I've decided to add this to the very top of my roof, but the string of lights does string down enough that you can put it at the bottom. Since it overhangs, I'm just going to add my scissors and just trim off any excess. I've added a gold foil bow right below my window. I have a wreath for my door. I have a red mailbox over on the left archway. And then I've cut another string of lights and just used my scissors and trimmed that down so that I could have lights hanging right over the door. So don't be afraid to take the scene building dies and alter them a little bit to fit whatever you have in your mind and how you want to decorate your home. I have an A7 card, and I have covered that with a light blue cardstock to create the sky, and then a 1-inch thick strip of gray cardstock to create a sidewalk. I've cut some little flower pots, and I've used some of the greenery pieces and some flowers to fill those up. And there's a little die that creates dots, and so I've added little ornaments to the shrubbery I created a snowman, and now I really want to winterize this scene. So I have grabbed my liquid white acrylic paint and a size 6 round paintbrush, and I'm just going to spatter on some snow. I've die cut a sentiment from my stash and added that over to the right hand side of my scene, and this card is finished. That's it, and I love all the different customizable aspects of the Christmas Curb Appeal dies so you can create the home of your dreams for the holiday season. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.